here, coming at you with the first geometry review question of the year. This question, right, definitely a Regents question, and it was on problem set number 2, has to deal with area of shapes. So what does it say, right? They're giving you the set of axes below. They're giving you rectangle WIND with all of the coordinate points, and they're asking you to find the area of it, right? We know, what do we need to find area of a rectangle? Length times width. This, it's not going to be easy to find your length and your width right off the bat because the line segments, right, are diagonals, right? So I can't just count the line segments. I could do my one thing, right, which might be easier than what I'm going to show you, which is just use a distance formula, right, to find the distance of the width, distance of the length, and then you know area is equal to length times width. I'm going to show you another way because I think it helps for any type of shape you work with, right? So I know I want to find the area of the rectangle. What I can do to do that, right, is kind of like a little two-step process. I can start by basically drawing a rectangle, right, over this rectangle, so it kind of holds the entire smaller rectangle inside, but it also goes horizontally and vertically around it. Why do I do this? Because now it's going to be easy to actually count the boxes to find the area, right? And what am I going to do? I'm going to find the area of the blue box, and then I'm going to subtract the area of the little red triangles afterwards, right? So let me start by, right, first step, find the area, which is just length times width. Well, what's my length? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Length is 9. What's my width? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my area is equal to 54 units squared, right? My writing is really bad because you can see I do this with a mouse. Second part is to subtract the areas of all these little triangles, right? So we know, right, area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height, right? And now all of a sudden, right, I can count my I can find my base and height of all these little triangles, right? So here, my first little triangle right here, we'll say this is number 1. What's my base? We're going to say my base is 1. My height is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 times 4 is 4. 1/2 is going to be 2, right? So that's my first one that I'm going to be subtracting, right? So I'm going to be subtracting 2. Let me go to my second one right over here. Base is going to be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My height is 2. 8 times 2 is 16. Divided by 2. That means my area is 8 for number 2. If I go to number 3, you're going to see it actually becomes the same, right? Because my base is what? 1. My height is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2. And then my last one, what's my base? My base is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My height is 2. 8 times 2 is 16. Divide that by 2, or multiply by 1/2. I got 8. So what am I really subtracting, right? All of these areas, right? I'm subtracting all of them. That's going to be basically -20, right? And to finish it off, right, step number 3, I want to find what's left over, right, which is the original rectangle, 54 minus 20. So what does my area equal? 34 units squared, right? And I like this way just because when you do triangles, I think it's actually easier to find the area of a triangle. So I hope this helps, and maybe you watch it before the quiz tomorrow. Good luck.